Not taking a leak, just leaks.
It's yummy time.
Main box review! Thank you for the leaks. Thank you, Duel Links Meta, for doing the Lord's work. Namely, on this page, Superforms, Yazan, Andy Sang, and Jade Hex. Thank you for data mining Konami all the time. Please don't ever get caught because we need this type of stuff all the time. First off, I kind of went over these a little bit this morning, but not too much into detail. I just kind of skimmed through the cards. I'm pretty excited. I think most people who have been wanting to play Blackwings and Duel Links are also excited. I personally, I'm not a TCG person or anything like that. I just want to play Blackwings because they're birds. I really like birds. And I heard that they're really fun in the TCG and like pretty powerful. I don't know about right now, but I know that at some point they must have had their time to shine. And I would just like to see Blackwings for myself, just because I've only played Duel Links. That's my only experience with playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah, this box is called Blackstorm Rising. I can't read this little Japanese thing underneath, but there's a Blackwing dragon on the box. And there's 2 synchros on it, as well as some other UR that I don't know what it is, but... So Blackwing Dragon, I think I'm pretty excited about this because I'm pretty sure Blackwing Dragon is in the game, but only as a skill, like if you use Crow's skill. A lot of those skills that we have in Duel Links that give you a synchro, they're kind of hard to use. I feel like I've used Akiza's Copy Plant skill for synchros before, and Black Rose Dragon. I think I've also used... I don't even think I used the Stardust one with Yusei, but... I just think that those are a little bit harder to get rolling because it just adds 2 tuners to your deck and then a synchro to your extra deck. And then that's basically it. You have to just rely on drawing it. You can't really like search it out or anything. So I'm excited that we're getting Blackwing Dragon. Let's see. If you would take damage from a card effect, place 1 black feather counter on this card instead. This card loses 700 attack for each black feather counters on this card. Oh wait, on it. Once per turn, you can remove all black feather counters on this card, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. That target loses 700 attack for each black feather counter you removed. And if it does, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack lost by this effect. I think that I mean, as much as I love Blackwing Dragon and the way that it looks, I just don't really see myself using this card as the main boss of a Blackwing deck. Even though he is like the Blackwing Dragon, I just feel like like cards with counters on it, I feel like are really slow. Even I feel like using alien counters and stuff like that, like I just don't think that they're fast enough for Duel Links. Like having to put counters on your card and then take it off next turn to activate effects. Like it's the same thing with Geminis. Geminis aren't very fast unless you have Supervise, which lets you use Dark Valkyria's effect to put a counter on it and then remove a counter to destroy a monster. I don't know, if there was a way to turbo out this effect or something, maybe that would be better. And Dude says that it only inflicts damage to defense monsters. So, as much as I would love to use Blackwing Dragon, I just think that this is a little bit too conditional. And I probably wouldn't rely on this too heavily. I think it would be a fun card to use for sure. But I just don't think that I would find myself using it as often as maybe other Blackwing Dragon, other Blackwing cards. Reptilian Vasky. I don't even know what this is. It says it's a reptile. What is this? This card cannot be normal summon or set. It cannot be special summoned except by attributing 2 face-up monsters with 0 attack from anywhere on the field. Yugioh. Once per turn, you can select and destroy 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. There can only be 1 face-up Reptilian Vasky on the field. That's interesting. Yeah, if you don't get Treacherous Trap Hold first, or if nobody uses like a Blackwing Silverwind on you. It's hard to get a tribute off of 2 monsters. It's hard to keep 2 monsters on the field unless you have something like a Mirror Wall or Wall of D. That's my review of this card. Dragunity Knight. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Dragunity? I feel like it's like a fake dragon, just says Dragunity. This is a synchro monster, and it needs one dragon tuner and one non-tuner winged beast. So that's a pretty conditional summoning condition. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target one level 3 or lower dragon, Dragunity monster in your graveyard. Equip that card to this card. Once per turn, you can send one equipped card equipped to this card to the graveyard. Double this card's attack until the end of this turn. In my experience with Duel Links and equipped cards, the only one that has ever been good has been Noble Knights. How often do you even see synchro summoning at all in Duel Links? Maybe, I don't know, I haven't even gone through the whole box yet though. Like maybe, we'll see. A lot of people are saying that Dragunity are gonna be really good, but we all know what happens when people hype up Duel Links boxes. Hence the mermails, hence the scraps. Canadia will give it trouble. Possibly. So, Blackwing Bora. Is this guy holding a spear? I wish they gave me like a bigger view of the card art, but whatever, it's fine. I'll take what I can get. Thank you, Duel Links meta. If you control a Blackwing monster other than Blackwing Bora the spear, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. I like that. I like piercing stuff. It seems pretty simple. It's a level 4 with 1700 attack. I would probably run more than one of those in the deck. Breaker the Magical Warrior. If this card is normal summons, place one spell counter on it. Gains 300 attack for each spell counter, and you can remove one spell counter from this card. Target one spell or trap card on the field and destroy that target. You can remove the counter. If you can remove the counter on the same turn, then yeah, sure, that'd be pretty fun. It's not like Dark Valkyria where you have to like normal summon it again when it's already on the field and then add a counter and remove the counter. So if it's the same thing where you could just summon this, add a counter, remove the counter, I think I would be using this quite a bit. Like the way I see it, you could probably use it in replace of Lila with not having to switch it into defense position to destroy a spell or trap card on the field. Okay, Black Whirlwind. When a Blackwing monster is normal summoned to your field, you can add one Blackwing monster from your deck to your hand with less attack than that monster. It's a continuous spell, so it sounds like a back row clog to me. Yeah, I don't know. It gives you searches at least, but it's the best card. You run 3. I feel like, well, I've never played Blackwings too, so I mean, I don't know how this works. I don't know what other cards are good in Blackwings. Again, this is the first time I've ever gone through these cards. Cards of Consonance. Discard one Dragon Tuner with 1,000 or less attack and draw 2 cards. So Destiny draw for dragons. I like drawing 2 cards. Sakuretsu Armor. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster and destroy that target. That sounds like a lot of fun. Let's use this in every single deck ever, along with Treacherous Trap Hole. Dark Horus. Dark Horrors. Once per turn after resolving a spell card that was activated during your opponent's main phase, you can target one level 4 dark monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. This card must be face up on the field to activate and resolve this effect. Okay, SRs. Dragunity Knight. A lot of people are going crazy over Dragunities. I don't know. I haven't seen the cards yet. I think I'll go through the rare cards and see what I think about them afterwards. One Dragon Tuner, one non-tuner Winged Beast. Once per turn, you can add one level 4 lower dragon or winged beast monster from your deck to your hand and discard one dragon or winged beast monster. Again, I don't really know how Dragunities work. I don't know if they have graveyard effects. It sounds like kind of like how Bujins work, where you draw a card and then discard one and then they get off graveyard effects. But again, I don't know. Level 6, 2400 attack. I mean, you get a search, so that's pretty good. Blackwing Armed Wing. It's another synchro, another Blackwing synchro. If this card attacks a defense position monster, it gains 500 attack during damage step and piercing battle damage. Personally, I like it a little bit better than Blackwing Dragon. Please don't hit me. It already has 2300 attack, and then it gains 500 attack. That thing's like Dunker. 2800 attack while piercing a defense position monster. I like it a little bit better than Blackwing Dragon. I just haven't used Blackwing, so you can't get at me for not knowing any of these cards. These are just my first impressions, you know? Dragunity Ducks. It gains 200 attack for each Dragunity card you control. When this card is normal summon, you can target one level 3 or lower Dragunity monster in your graveyard and equip that target to this card. Target one. They're all equipped monsters? Is that the deal? It sounds to me like Dragunities are a bunch of like equip cards, so I don't know. Harpy Queen! We're getting Harpies and Duel Links again? Are we going back into a Harpy meta now? You can discard this card to the graveyard, add one Harpy's Hunting Ground from your deck to your hand. This card's name becomes Harpy Lady while it is on the field or the graveyard. Is this basically like the Amazoness Princess of Harpies? Well, I mean, you have to discard it though, so I mean, searching out Harpy's Hunting Ground comes at a cost. Bujin Crane. I do think that a lot of people have been wanting Crane in Bujins for Duel Links for a really long time. They've all said like, oh my god, Bujins suck, and they're only gonna be good if we have Crane and some other monster that I can't remember, but it was like Crane and something else that people really wanted. So yeah, whoever wanted this for Bujins, get hyped. During damage calculation, if a Beast Warrior type Bujin monster you control battles an opponent's monster, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. The attack of your monster becomes double its original attack during that damage calculation only. Oh! Now I see why people wanted Crane. I get it, okay. So people have been wanting this Crane for a while, and now we finally get it. I like it because it's a bird. That's the only thing I care about. It's just a box full of birds. I'm going bird happy right now. Alright, Blackwing Shura the Blue Flame. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon one Blackwing monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck, but its effects are negated. Does that mean its effects are negated for the whole duel? I mean, you get another body on the board. I'm excited to see. See, here's the thing too, with me going over cards, I can't even say like if I'm gonna like them or not, because I just feel like I'm not gonna know until I play them. You know, I have really high hopes for Blackwings from what I've seen so far. Phantom Griffin. Oh, is this just like a normal 2000 attack guy? Oh, so he does nothing? That sucks. A legendary monster that dwells secretly in the mountains, fighting with the Harpies over the hunting grounds. A single wing beat is said to cause the fiercest of storms. Wow. He's really good. Alright. Dragunity Phalanx. Level 2 tuner. Once per turn, while this card is equipped to a monster, you can special summon this equipped card. Hell yeah! You get to special summon a tuner! That's always nice when you get another tuner, when you just get a tuner on the field and then start synchroing. I think this is the kind of stuff that we needed in Duel Links. Again, like I said before, I didn't think synchros were gonna be that good when we first got them. I don't know, now I feel like they have a chance. Yeah, I think that this is headed in the right direction. You special summon tuners. I think the faster you can get tuners out and synchro monsters out, the better it'll be. Harpy's Hunting Ground. Now, I wasn't around Duel Links at the time that Harpies were meta. I heard that Harpies were pretty broken at the time. But again, I've never even played Harpies. I don't know how they work. I know that Harpy's Hunting Ground was only available through a My skill. So what does this do? All winged beast type monsters gain 200 attack and defense. When any Harpy Lady or Harpy Lady sisters are normal or special summoned, the player who conducted the summon targets one spell or trap card on the field to destroy that target. Oh! I get it. Okay. Now I can understand why Harpy's Hunting Ground is pretty broken, especially at the time that Harpies were meta. I feel like having Harpy's Hunting Ground at the time would have been pretty ruthless, I think. I think there would have been no way to really get around this. I don't even think Cosmic Cyclone was around at the time yet. Oh, I like this guy. He was in a selection box. I have this guy. This was actually one of the first cards that I ever got in the game. Giant Cephalotus. Card gains 200 attack each time a plant-type monster is sent from the field to the graveyard. I just used it in my auto duel deck, honestly. Alright, Soul Release. I kind of like this card. Target up to 5 cards in any graveyard and banish them. Yeah, I mean, I might have a few copy of these already if they were in the selection boxes. But, I mean, I wouldn't say that this card's, like, broken or anything. I just feel like it'd be a fun, like, tech card to use in a tournament, maybe. You just banish a bunch of cards in their graveyard. Like, imagine, like, how cucked vampires and stuff would be. Because they can't get off their graveyard effects because you banished all of their cards. Look at the uncensored card art. What's the oh. Oh. Boobs. Yeah, we get boobs. Dude, she's so censored. Like, they actually, like, made her wear a dress, and it's, like, a super modest, conservative dress. And then, like, here in the uncensored version, you just have full-on boobs, and they're, like, water balloons. Under boob, best boob. So that goes, that's it for the SR cards. Now onto the rare ones. Do I want to go over the normals at all? I think one of the rare cards that stuck out to me was this one. Blackwing, Silverwind the Ascendant. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target up to 2 face-up monsters on the field with defense lower than this card's attack. 2 monsters with a defense of less than 2,800. So basically anything that's not a whiz. And you can destroy those targets. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. During each of your opponent's turns, the first Blackwing monster you control that would be destroyed by battle is not destroyed. This is the Blackwing card that I think I would enjoy using more. I just read in the chat that there's not enough room in the extra deck. Again, I've never played Blackwings. I wouldn't know. I feel like I would use this along with Armed Wing. Level 8 Synchro. I mean, you have to have a full board to get this rolling. I feel like having 3 monsters on the board is a pretty hard condition to meet, considering, I mean, people are gonna still be running Treacherous Trap Holes, and you're gonna get Mirror Walled and Wall of Deed, and unless there are ways to keep on special summoning monsters onto the board, I think that the summoning conditions for this are a little bit too hard. Dragunity Knight. Is this a good Dragunity synchro? 1 dragon type tuner and 1 non-tuner winged beast monster. When this card is synchro summoned, you can select any number of dragon type Dragunity monsters in your graveyard and equip them to this card. It gains 300 attack for each Dragunity card equipped to this card. That's not bad, but it is a level 8 synchro. So I'm glad that they're releasing a ton of synchros right now. Hopefully it means that we're headed in the right direction with what cards we're gonna get for like support. Gladiator Beast Gaia Diaz. This card can only be special summoned by Contact Fusion. When this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the defense of the destroyed monster. Ouch. At the end of the battle phase, if this card is attacked or was attacked, you can return it to the extra deck to special summon 2 Glad Beast monsters from your deck. Are Glad Beasts coming back? No, says Azure Dragon Jairus. Hello, by the way. Izanagi. You can special summon this card from your hand by removing from play 1 spirit monster from your hands. Hold on. Spirit monsters you control do not have to have their effects that return them to the hand activated. Oh, okay. No one really plays spirits right now. The only time I ever played spirits was for Drowning Meme Force. Dragunity Knight. If this card is attacked or is attacked during the damage step, you can remove from play 1 winged beast type monster from your graveyard to have this card gain the attack of that monster until the end phase. Okay, that's cool. Damage step, attack boost. Kind of like how Sinew works, where you banish something. I feel like I would use this in Dragunities pretty frequently. It's a level 6, so it's not that bad. Harmatin the Dust. Oh, this is also a level 2 Blackwing. If you control a Blackwing monster, you can special summon this card. You can only special summon this card once per turn this way. When this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one other Blackwing monster you control. Increase that card's level by that monster's. Oh, okay. I mean, would we prefer to use this card over this Blackwing over here? If you control no cards, you can special summon this card from your hand. If your opponent's monster attacks this, yeah, I feel like you wouldn't really use this for battle so much as you would use it for just getting your synchros out. Reptilian Viper. I like him. He's like a little chibi snake. Can I just use this guy just to use him? When this card is normal summon, you can select and take control of one face-up monster with 0 attack your opponent controls. Yubel, hard countered. I think that this is a Yubel counter box for sure. There's already a few cards in this box that really cuck monsters with 0 attack. Cards for Black Feathers. I like this. Banish one Blackwing monster from your hand, draw 2 cards. Yes! I like Destiny Draw on other archetypes. You cannot special summon during the turn you activate this card. You can only activate this once per turn. Okay. Synchro Blast Wave. If you control a synchro monster, target one monster your opponent controls, destroy that target. That's a funny card. I don't know how viable this is because it's just a normal spell card. Like, if it was like a quick play, that'd be a lot of fun. But I just think this would be like a funny card to use as a meme. Dragunity, Divine Lance. Equip only to a Dragunity monster, gains attack equal to its level times 100. Also, it is unaffected by trap effects. That's always good. During your main phase, you can equip one Dragon-type Dragunity tuner monster from your deck to the monster equipped with this card. Holy crap, Dragunities have a lot of stuff in here. There's like a lot of cards, I think. Gladius, the Midnight Sun. If the only face-up monster you control is one Blackwing monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. Interesting. You can special summon it in defense. Blackwing, Breeze the Zephyr. Hey, this guy's orange. He doesn't have black wings. If this card is added from your deck to your hand by a card effect, you can special summon. Oh, that's how the continuous spell works. You can special summon this guy. So I think you want to be using this guy in combination with that continuous spell where you search out something. Cannot be used as synchro material except for a Blackwing monster. It's Orange Wing. This guy's he looks like a little like troll monster with the hair. See, I'm learning. This is like Pepe Thonk right now. I'm just reading the cards, okay? Dragunity Partisan. I'm like, here's the thing. I feel like people are hyping up Dragunities a little too much. I have to see them in action for me to actually be like, okay, Dragunities are good. I don't know. I'm interested in this box, actually. It has birds everywhere, and I like this card. It's called Silverwing. It's like the Pokemon thing. But I don't think I would ever use this. Equip only to a level 8 or higher dragon synchro monster. Twice per turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle. If it would be destroyed by a card effect, you can destroy this card instead. Okay. Blackwing Albrojos. Did I read that right? Cannot be special summoned. This card cannot destroy monsters by battle. If it battles a monster, after damage calculation, return that monster to the hand. During your main phase, you can have this card lose 1,000 attack, and if you do, return. Oh! I like this card. Return all cards in your opponent's spell and trap zone to the hand. Yeah, I mean, you bring it down to 1,600 attack, and then you it's basically, I mean, almost a Hatronade. Almost. Oh, it is a level 7 though, yeah. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I'm gonna skip this, okay? I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I'm only interested in Blackwings right now, and maybe Dragunities. While this card is equipped with a Dragon-type Dragunity monster, during battle between this attacking card and a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. Too long, didn't read. Let's see. When this card is normal or special summon, you can select one face-up winged beast Dragunity monster and equip it with a level 3 or lower Dragon-type Dragunity monster. Is there more like Harpy stuff in here? Shuffle one Blackwing monster you control to the main deck. Add one Blackwing monster from your deck to your hand. I have this guy. I have this guy at home. I like him. Unibird. You can remove from play this face-up card and one face-up monster you control. Select one synchro monster in your graveyard with a level less than or equal to the combined original levels of the other two monsters. And special summon that synchro monster. That is a mouthful. I don't know if I would ever use this though. Probably not. Oh, is this another Bujin that people wanted or no? Bujingi Swallow. During your main phase 1, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one Bujin monster you control. It can make a second attack during each battle phase. He swallows. Oh, I like this one. He's a raven. I think I like that a little bit better than swallow. When a Bujin monster you control is destroyed by battle with an opponent's monster and sent to your graveyard, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard and destroy that opponent's monster. There we go. That's better. This is, I think I would prefer a raven over a swallow, but that's just me. Equip this card. Okay, this is like an equip. Shinobird Pigeon. Oh my god, this is the Pigeon Man from Hey Arnold. It really is. Cannot be special summoned. Once per turn, you can target one spirit monster. Okay. I don't really care for the spirit cards, honestly. Gladiator Beast Lanista. Is this also a bird? Dude, Konami went crazy with all of the birds for this box. I just want to buy the box for all the bird cards. That's all I care about. When this card is special summoned by a Glad Beast, target one Glad Beast in your graveyard, banish that target, and this card's name becomes that target's name until the end phase. Dragunity Militum. Once per turn, you can select one Dragunity card in your spell and trap card zone and special summon. Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, here's the thing. Here's the deal, okay? Overall, my impression of this box is I think this box is pretty good. I don't think that this box has... I don't know, some people don't really have faith in new boxes, but I feel like this is one of the boxes that I'm really excited for, and I really think that we can have solid deck types with this box. My overall impression of Blackstorm Rising is I think it's a pretty good box. I think that, yes, people are hyped for Dragunities. I'm more excited about Blackwings. I think that Blackwings could become a top tier deck. I will have to, I don't know how Dragunities work, and I also have never played Blackwings. So I think that I'll just have to see all of these cards in action for me to be like, yeah, this box is amazing and you need to invest in it. I just think that we need to give this time. As with any other box, every box takes time for us to figure out the cards. The card pool that we have, you know, mix and match with like drop rewards and stuff like that. Crow also has some drop reward cards. He has Blackwing cards as well. I think Blackwings are gonna be good, but that's just me. And I think that maybe people are gonna playtest pretty hard with Harpies. I just like the box because it's all birds, man. There's feathers everywhere. There's flying monsters everywhere. Dragunities are kind of like these wannabe dragons. They're like kind of dragons, but they're not. I'm just kidding. They're all dragon types, but let's be real. Blue Eyes White Dragon, best dragon of all time. You can fight me on that. I'm just kidding. Yeah. I'm gonna wail out on this box pretty hard. And you're probably gonna be seeing me run this Reptilian Viper because it's a hard counter to Yubel. And if I can get a clip with me using this against a Yubel deck, it's gonna go on YouTube. That's a free video for me. So, thank you Duel Links Meta for leaking this box, as always, with the data mines. I don't even... when does this even come out? Soon, I think. I feel like once the data mine leaks come out, it's like a week afterwards that we get the boxes. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to get all the cards and play them on stream because we need to figure out if this box is viable or not. And I think that if I just play them for you, then that'll be your answer of whether or not you want to buy this box. Thank you. Thank you for watching my box review.